Hey, Magic friends, welcome back. This is your captain speaking here on Captain Clyde's MTG, and today it's Secret Layer Review Day. That's right, let's take a look to see if secret layers are actually worth any money, are they going up in value, and is that a value worth investing in? So, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, trying to get to 1,000. So, let's get into it. So, as you can see, this is the TCG player. This is probably the best place I could probably pull all these numbers up. Um, So first thing we'll talk about is Secret Layer itself. So you can see here we have like giant drops from February and what have you. Now these are massive bundles. Yeah, they're 300, 400. This is $700, but at the same time, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So I mean, if you look at that, we break out our little calculator here. If we take 724 and we divide that by 15 secret layers, that's only $48 a piece. That's a very small incremental increase. Just not gonna lie here. Um, here if you take the 8 for 420, again you're looking at about 52 bucks. You know, and then once you get down here, there's another 8. It just starts getting lower and lower as the average value. 323 divided by 7 just keeps going down until it's almost to the actual price drop of where those things are. Now, one thing I would like to point out about this is you'll notice here this Viscera Seer is the reversed serial number Viscera Seer, 1 of 100. None of them are in stock, and they're going for 3,500. So let's not be coy here, people. The special cards that come in Secret Layer can be worth a small fortune when you get the extra cards. Um, for those select people that have this is really great. If this is really the market price, I would honestly suggest selling it because it's a Viscera Seer. Yes, it's stamped. Yes, it's foil. Yes, it's reverse. Will the price go down? Probably not. Will it go up? Yes, it will. But I think it's going to be very rocky as far as what that looks like in the future. Only because as they start bringing out other serialized cards, I think the value of this might go down a little bit. I mean, to be fair, it's probably going to keep going up. I think it's going to settle around probably 2,000. Let's be honest, this is probably not something you're going to play. Like, I mean, come on, has one of these even been sold? So on 811, one near mint foil sold for 3,500. That is the only price tag on this. So yeah, there's that. Now, with all that said, one secret layer I like to point out in particular is this one here be Dragon's secret layer. So this was a secret layer that was a special edition secret layer from Beagles and Grimm's. Uh, all the cards in this secret layer are extremely expensive. This secret layer came out for like $100 or something. Maybe I think it was 120 after shipping or something like that. This thing is going for 373, and yes, there have been sales here recently of it. Now it was all the way up to 400. It's starting to come down a little bit, but I think it's only coming down because products now are starting to ship out. I haven't got mine yet. It should be coming in hopefully sometime soon. God knows. Anyway, but as you look here, some of the cheapest you're gonna get, you can see there was only about 1,000 of these. I think that they said they were gonna make 1,200. I can't remember. I have to go look somewhere. Anyway, let's say roughly 1,000. That's gonna make these very, very hard to get and very expensive, especially if they're sealed. So for anybody who didn't manage to get in on that one, sorry about your luck. But that was definitely one to be on the bandwagon for as soon as it dropped. So now, other than these little outliers here, let's go take a look at the rest of the stuff from Secret Layer again. Some of these cards are very expensive because they only come in Secret Layers. Now, with that said, you are paying a lot for a chance at these cards. So, you know, uh, Heads I Win, Tails You Lose was very popular. It's up to 239. This one's 200, but again, this is 5 Secret Layers, so literally, I'm gonna calculator go. So, literally a $200 secret layer divided by 5, it's 40 bucks a piece. It's basically how much you actually paid for the secret layer to begin with. Now, the April Fool's one's actually higher. Again, you can see Showcase here. Old Gnawbone from Secret Layer is 168. There's 4 of them here, but again, when you get to 4 and 5 in these super bundles, like you're not getting a whole lot of value. I mean, it looked like it might be expensive, but this is almost the price that they sold for. I mean, for example, 189. He'll call it 190 for just a, without tax or anything. So you divide that by 4. I mean, it's $47. It's not a lot of upward momentum. Most of these sets have sold for that. Now, Kaleidoscope Killers. Um, there's Here's one that's foil. Again, special cards. The Fortnite individual one is around 74, market pricing at 100. A lot of this stuff we see in Secret Lair, that there is going to be an upward trend because once the print run is done, the print run is done. So, like most things, they are going to get expensive for people who want to collect it and what have you. So you will have that. Like Year of the Rat was very popular. It's up to 110. You'll have those kind of things. But let's be honest here, guys. As you look at a lot of these, yeah, a lot of this stuff is very expensive. Stranger Things is $100. This one's the Zendikar Revisited Non-Foils 81. Um, Tokyo Etched are already up to 99. But there's only one listing, so that tells me they're not selling very well. Because if more people would sell them if they were actually going. So 825, one was actually ordered. There's one on there. There's 3 of them. It hasn't been bought since. So people are trying to mark these prices up on some of these, and they're honestly just going to sit on the market for a while until either people break down and buy them, or people get tired of holding them and they have to offload them, so they'll end up taking a loss. And I think that's where the Secret Lair market's going to kind of go, because you got to realize this is now the third area. Now we're talking, Secret Lair, Black is Magic, non-foil, Black and Magic foil. There's almost no price difference there. And as you know, this was almost $10 or $20 more than this one, which goes to tell me it's just about how rare the cards are, not how good they are in the actual set. Secret Lair Phyrexian Praetors. I thought about buying this myself. It's up to 73, but there's 27 listings. That tells me that this is not very popular. Some have been sold around 80 to 83, but we've already got down with shipping down to 81. And plus, there's a buttload of them, guys. I mean, 14, 11, like these things are not flying off the shelves like everybody would like to think. So there's a lot of sales for these, over the last couple months, but it's at really random prices. Look at this. Like some people are taking big losses, like a big loss here, you know. So some of these things, they're going to have value. They will go up. But in the long run, I think you're safer to buy actual Magic cards that are not in Secret Lairs. Um, that's my personal opinion. Because let's think about it, guys. Like some of these Secret Lairs are up to $100, right? Um, I mean, for $100, for the cost of some of these Secret Lairs, if you don't buy them when they first come out, uh, you could get dual lands. Let's be honest. I mean, yes, they're revised. They might not be in the greatest shape, but you can still do it. And what's going to be better, a dual land or something like, this for $64 that has 5 cards? They're worth about $5 to $10 a piece individually that are going to get reprinted and reprinted again. That's my fear with the Secret Lairs. The only, special things about Secret Lair is if they do a special edition. This is because it's special, will be always worth money. Same with the Spyglass. Things like Street Fighter will be worth a little bit of cash just because you'll have Street Fighter guys. Uh, Same with Fortnite and what have you. But at the same time, people are really not getting into it. Because if you look at this, like we're on page 4, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 24 per page. All right. So we're looking at 80. Looking at 76. A lot of those are actually just cards. So let's be nice and say 80. 80 Secret Lair drops out of all the couple hundred that they've had. Because if there's 24 per page, and there's 41 pages of Secret Lair drops. Let's get the calculator up. 41 times 26. So if 66 of those are just extra cards, which might be a little low, but let's say 166. That's 900 Secret Lairs, out of those 900, we'll say 3 pages, 78. So out of 900 Secret Lairs, 800 of them, on give or take, is actually worth the same amount of money as when they first came out. And some of these Secret Lairs are, I'm not gonna lie, guys, they're pretty old. Like It is what it is. Yeah, some are out of stock and the numbers are weird, but like, I don't know, guys. I really think that, like here, Primeval Titan, $22. I just find it really hard to find value in the secret layers. I mean, look at this. Desolate Lighthouse, 99 cents. There's 132 of them, 88 Ds. And these are secret layers that are going to come with these cards in them, which means that these individual cards are not going to be worth a whole lot of money. I mean, Jesus, you're talking like dollar cards, like this one. This is from Secret Layer, $1.79. So, like this dress, $1.40. Do I like this dress? I love this dress. Matter of fact, I might even buy a couple of these dresses. But at $1.40, I can get a playset of four for $5 or $6 when it would have took me $200 to do it in Secret Layer. Like this, Slayer Stronghold. Hey, you guys like playing Primeval Titan? Here's a sweet card to put in your deck. Alternate art, it's really sweet. And that's my point. There's so much. The cards aren't worth anything unless the box is sealed. And even then, the sealed boxes just aren't really there. Now I look at these cards, I'm going to have to go through and start going shopping. I'm not even lying. So with that said, guys, can you invest in Secret Layer? Yeah, you can. Will you get a return? I don't think you're going to get a return as fast as you would with other things. So please be careful. Invest in reserve lists, is my opinion, or boxes of cards that are sealed. They just tend to have a higher up game, it looks like to me, than these actual secret layers. Now, if there's something special coming out in secret layers, a secret layer that's a collectible or limited edition, that's probably going to see some value. Like, for example, there be dragons. So keep those kind of things in mind. But at the end of the day, I mean, it is what it is, guys. You're basically playing a lottery. Hope you get one of those really sweet cards out of your secret layer. So, with all that said, guys, don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Comments down below is going to feed the YouTube algorithm. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. Please sub up. And if you've already subbed, thank you very much. And for those who want to do a little extra, you've already subbed up. Links to the eBay store in the description, the Patreon page. You can sub up monthly to help support the channel. And my email's in there too if you just want to say hey. So, until next time, be kind. And I hope to see you across from the game table.